Hey everyone, my name is Adi. In today's tutorial, we will draw cats. We will talk about the proportions of the face and the proportions of the body of cats. I also want to give you tips about how to draw a plan in general. I'm going to use pen because I want you to see better what I draw. You can use pencil instead. Let's start with drawing a face of a cat. When you learn something new, it's better to start to draw something more simple. So when it comes to drawing animals or people, try easier poses first. When drawing a plan, it's good to start with drawing guidelines, just like we did in the video about how to draw human faces. I'm drawing a vertical line for the center line. I am also drawing an horizontal line that marks the location of the upper part of the eyes. This line is in the middle of the face. The eyes, the nose and the mouth are in the lower half of the face. I create markings in the same distance from the horizontal line for the edges of the face. The cat is looking a bit to the side, so in this point of view, the distances between the edges of the face to the middle line are not the same. The right side seems thinner than the left side. The point of view affects the proportions of the face and the distances in the face. I explained it in the video about human face proportions and point of view. So if you haven't seen it or you want to rewatch it, I will leave the link in the description below. The distance from the top of the eye to the bottom of the face is a little less than 4 times the height of the eye. So I divide the distance from the top of the eyes to the bottom of the face into 4 sections. One of them is smaller. The width of the eye is longer than the length of the eye. The distance between the eyes is a little more than an eye. The distance from the left eye to the edge of the face is an eye long. The distance from the right eye to the side of the face is about an eye and a half. The nose is a bit longer than 2 times the height of the eye. The nose is a triangle. The nose is about the same width as an eye. The eyes are not perfectly elliptic. Ask yourself if there are areas that look more straight. Ask yourself, where are the highest point, the lowest point, the leftmost point, the rightmost point of the eyes? I add the frame of the face. Because it's a plan, I create general lines. And I don't create light and shadow and details. After you finish this stage, you can correct the lines and make them more precise. going to create guidelines that will help me to locate the ears. The distance between the ears is a bit longer than the distance between the eyes. So if I draw a line from the side of the ear down to the eye, it should be a little further. The distance from the top of the face to the top of the ears is more than 1 time the length of the eye. The ears are much bigger than the eyes. They come out of the head. The distance from the outer side of the ear to the eye is as long as 1 time the height of an eye. When drawing different angles, the proportions, the distances and the shapes can change. But the process is the same. It's always good to start with the middle line and add a line for the eyes. And after you determine where the eyes are located in the face, use them to measure other distances and elements in the face. And you can use those elements to measure other elements. Another thing that can help you when drawing plans is to simplify what you see, to translate what you see into shapes. When you look at this cat, at first it might look complicated, but when you think about it, the cat is in a shape of a triangle. In this case, let's start with drawing 2 lines for the sides of the triangle. The body of the cat is 4 heads long, so divide the vertical line into 4. When drawing people or animals, it's always good to use the size of the head to measure the body. The face looks like stairs in this angle. One ear is further away, so it starts in a higher point. The width of the head, including the neck, is longer than the height of the face. If you have trouble with drawing curved lines, you can start with creating a straight guideline, and in relation to this line, to check how in and out the curve goes. Cats' front feet are smaller than the back feet. There is a gap between the feet. The length of the head and the neck is the same as the length from the neck to the back. Negative space is a space that have nothing in it, and it is surrounded by something, like a circle inside a donut or a bagel. Negative spaces are important when drawing poses. The leg is becoming thinner the closer it is to the feet. The back leg creates a shape of an arch. If we think of the cat as a triangle again, then the vertical line is shorter than the horizontal line. So the distance from the rightmost point of the cat to the leftmost point of the cat is more than 4 heads. There is a round line where the back meets the tail. The tail is curving towards the end. There are endless poses. When drawing, look for negative spaces and shapes. Let's look at two more examples. In this cat we see movement. The feet are not in the same line. Because we are looking at the cat from behind, we see more of the back of the head and the bit of the face. In the other cat, what makes this pose what it is the S shape of the body. The face is facing a different direction than the body, and the cat is also looking down. Next time we will paint together this cat. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, you can subscribe so that you will not miss the next video and other new tutorials. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.